A travel blogger discovers the beauty of the Philippines during 100 days of journey. As Ernie Manyo tells us, his trip, which was done on a shoestring budget, will soon come out in a book.
Puyo, Palawan, Jolo Sulu, Kalinga Apayao, and the province of Tawi-Tawi. These are among the 60 areas visited by blogger James Betia of Journeyingjames.com in the Philippines. James calls his journey ISANGDAAN. With just a camera, a hammock, and his determination, he traveled the Philippines for 100 days and discovered the country's beauty.
Tawi-Tawi. Nandun ko nakita yung pinaka-fine na sand sa Pilipinas. Like kapag umapak ka, buong paa mo lubog. Kalinga. Sa Tinglayan rice terraces. I've seen mas magaganda pa yung rice terraces nila compared sa Batad rice terraces and sa Banawe.
But what delighted him more is the warmth and hospitality of the locals he met in his journey.
Lalo na sa Mindanao. I was really surprised when umapak ako sa Jolo Sulu. Like everyone is afraid to go there. But when I was there, parang I feel like a brother to them. I feel like a kin. Parang difference yung nababasa ko or napapanood ko dun sa totoong nangyayari.
His ISANGDAAN journey also proves that you don't have to spend a lot to get around the country.
To be exact, I spent 49,641 pesos. Siguro instead of eating sa mga restaurants, I ate sa karinderya or near the public market. Nandiyan yung mga murang pagkain kasi. So accommodation, yun nga, may hammock ako. Then, pinipili ko hindi kasi ako maarte.
Watch this.
However, his trips weren't always smooth sailing.
Muntik na ako mamatay sa El Nido. Kasi nagkayak ako sa isang island. Kasi gusto ko magtipid. So, I went there, kayak. Siguro more than 2 hours ako nagkakayak. For 2 nights. Ako lang mag-isa dun sa island. So, nakahamok lang ako. Tapos, nung hapon na dehydrate ako. Kasi madumi yung tubig na nainom ko. So, was really, dehydrated. Tapos, hindi ko na kaya magkayak going back to the town. So, parang sabi ko nung gabi, parang, Lord, pag mamatay ako, okay lang kasi nalibot ko na yung buong Pilipinas. So, parang gano'n, parang, I thought it was the end of my life na. But, the next morning, meron pang konting, lakas. So, nakakayak back ako sa town.
James said the incident made him stronger and boosted his confidence. James is planning of writing a book that would showcase the beauty of the Philippines and the genuine hospitality of the Filipinos. Ernie Manyo, ABS-CBN News.
It isn't just more fun in the Philippines. Our guest proves it's cheaper here as well. Travel blogger James Betia joins us here in the studio to tell us about his solo adventure in exploring the country without breaking the bank. I like that idea. Thanks so much for joining us, James.
Thank you for inviting me here.
And it's great to see you. You've survived the 100 days.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about the experience. I know we've just seen that report that you mentioned, the 97th day when it was challenging. But how did you come up with the idea? When did it all begin?
Well, it's been a dream to travel around the Philippines, to discover what really is, to learn the language, to learn the dialect, to learn something about their culture. Like, I learned that in Tawi-Tawi, in Jolo, it's like a different country. So, like, I've been traveling around the Philippines for 3 years already. And, like, every year I make a challenge bigger than the challenge I did the year before. So
okay, someone's probably watching out there. I want that. They're saying I want that lifestyle. Do they just up and go, resign from whatever it is, the jobs that they have at the moment? How did you do it, and how do you fund all these trips?
Well, at first after I said to myself that I want to quit my job and just travel. But it didn't come easy.
Profession mo before?
Before I was teaching. I was teaching in high school. Yes.
Okay.
I planned for my travels, but at first I was like really poor. That was just starting out. But then after a year, like funds started to come in because of the blog. Like there are advertisers in the blog. So
This is Journeyingjames.
Yes,
which is a very popular
journeyingjames.com.
travel
Yes.
blog these days. One of the
I don't know. I don't
blogs,
consider.
I think.
I don't consider that my blog is that.
A lot of my friends read it, so
Oh really?
must be-
Wow.
You're
Thank you.
popular with Stan's friends, and
wow.
he keeps good company. This man.
Ivan about town and you. These
Yeah,
are-
because there's a like we have a group called Pinoy Travel Bloggers, so like we network together. So I guess maybe.
So
that's the reason.
shoestring budget, very catchy. How much is
Yes.
the Philippines from top to bottom
Like I spend
for 100 days? How much?
I try to spend 500 peso per day during the 100-day journey. So I think I spent 49,600 something.
No plane tickets though. You have to walk. From
I have
top to
two plane fares.
Fares,
Yeah.
okay.
But
this
most
was-
of the time I was like riding a ferry or bus or
So
a
this
banca.
like less than 50,000 pesos
Yeah,
for
for
100
100
days,
days, yes.
including 2 trips,
Yes,
which were probably
plane.
what, piso fares or
No,
No?
I bought it like 3 days before the trip.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So
Only when you need to jump from
Yes,
an
yes.
impossibly far island, perhaps.
So again,
Yes.
from where to where did you have to use those 2 plane tickets?
I did the Tawi-Tawi to Zamboanga, the plane. Then on my last day from Puerto Princesa to Manila. So that's the end, parang 100-day done.
Wow.
Okay, you've mentioned just in the report that we had earlier, but sorry, the pictures are attracting me, and I think we need to talk about the pictures as we show them. So tell us a bit, give us a quick commentary.
This is
on
in
each of
Cuyo,
these.
the Supporters Church.
Wow, that's beautiful.
This is in Biliran, Tinago Falls in Biliran.
Who takes those photos? Ang
Most
ganda
of the
ng photo
time,
mo with the waterfalls.
I take it.
Tripod.
Tripod, yeah.
Okay,
I use tripod.
okay. But you're not
This-
a professional photographer.
No,
You just,
no.
This one, where was? How about this one?
This one is in Socorro, in Sohoton Cave. A stingless jellyfish. That's a stingless jellyfish.
And you mentioned in the report earlier on some life-threatening situations. One where you were dehydrated in an island,
Yes.
far away from bottled water, perhaps.
Yes, that was in El Nido, like on my 97th day. I brought like 1.5 liters of water, and I'm alone in an uninhabited island. So I didn't know that the last bottle that I got is dirty. So I was dehydrated for a day.
Did you visit only the popular sites or the
Most of the time I
iconic
visit-
sites, or do you go off the beaten track?
Yeah, most of the time I go off the beat.
All of these are going into a book.
I hope so. I hope I can write a book.
What kind of book is this? I mean, is it just a narrative, or maybe lots of pictures?
Yes, it's more of a narrative, and then I want to highlight the warmth and hospitality of the Filipino people from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Like, because sometimes I sleep in a copra farmer's house, in a fisherman's house, like,
How
to
do
save
yes.
money.
How do you do it when you arrive there? You just make
friends.
make
friends with the locals. Like, I don't go to the hotel. I go to the locals, like to the market, to where
Paano
the
mo
locals
sila
are.
pinapakiusapan? Kasi
I always
parang
tell them that-
malay nila, di ba, kung
Yes,
saan ka galing
yes.
and what you have in your backpack.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a learned thing. Like, there's charisma when I approach them. I would tell them that I'm traveling. I'm traveling around the
yes.
Philippines. I'm doing this, doing that. I have a hammock with me.
How much planning went into the trip? I mean, did you research for a while, or
Yeah.
it's just spur of the moment from first day to the last day?
I did a research for 3 months
3
straight.
months.
I've been researching a lot. Then logistics for a month. But I've been practicing like short terms before the trip. Short
That
terms
is
like
so cool.
2
So
weeks, a month. Yeah.
I can imagine you travel light.
Yes.
If we were
I
to
think I
weigh
have
your
8 or 9 kilos.
Okay, wow. So hand carry.
Yes.
Hand
And
carry
everything
for
is
the
wash
trip.
and wear.
Yes, I always find time to wash my clothes.
Maybe let's
I have
not get into the
I brought
dirty
like
linen.
five clothes.
Five.
Five clothes with me, yeah.
Wow.
3 shirts and 2 sandals.
That's all you really need to survive, and water.
Yes,
And the
yes,
point
yes.
is, it can be done. You've done it.
Yeah,
I'm sure. A lot of
and
people
along the way,
are
I've been
interested to travel.
vlogging too. Like, this is where I am right now.
So you've
Oh,
got
okay.
got
Laptop.
Yes, I brought laptop. Yeah.
Okay, so that was probably the heaviest. That made up for most of the
Yeah,
9
I think so.
kilograms.
I think so. Yeah.
2 kilos
Yeah.
for the equipment.
Okay, you were telling us how you started out and you didn't have that much funds, and then funds started coming in. Is it like much like being an athlete, where a lot of people are now sponsoring you? Are there corporate sponsors for your backpack, for example, for your
No,
shoes?
right
for
now
your-
I don't have a sponsor. And during the trip, I don't have a sponsor, so it's
You really survived the 100 days
Yes.
without the sponsor.
yes.
But it would
Sometimes,
be great
like
to have the
people,
sponsor.
there was this time that I'm passing by Naga, and then
Yes.
a hotel called me because they have learned about this trip. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
would you like to
offered.
stay for a night? Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, there are like 3 times that it happened. like,
Oh,
along
okay,
the
so
way.
they were reading up that you were on your way there, and then they
I guess
offered
so, yeah.
accommodations.
Or like
That's nice.
friends.
Aside from the sights and perhaps the hospitality, what are your insights about the Philippines as a travel destination now that you've been from top to bottom?
The Philippines has much to offer. Like, we cannot say that Boracay is the best beach, or like Palawan has the bluest
Waters.
waters, or like Maria Cristina Falls is the grandest waterfalls now. Like, you always seem to discover something new, and I was really like there are butandings not only in Sorsogon or not only in Cebu. There are butandings in Davao, and I have discovered a lot. And there's rice terraces in Negros.
Wow.
In Negros there's also chocolate hills in Negros Occidental. Like, I don't know.
Bohol will be giving you a call now. So, with all that has happened, what is the plan now? Your dream was to visit all the provinces in the Philippines. You've already done that. How are you gonna up the ante for yourself?
Well, that's for my readers and followers too. Like, para meron mabitin sila. Like,
Okay.
what's next? So, but right now I want to take it parang slow, write a book. I want to really write a book, or publish a coffee table book for the photos that I took. Like, I have lots of photos.
Okay, let's. I'm speaking as a mom. So when you were there in an island, where do you take your baths, and where? Well, you have a hammock. That's where you sleep.
Yes, yes.
How did you make it all happen, even when you weren't living with a local?
There are times that if there's a local or a house, like I ask them if I can take a bath, or ask
And
for hot water because
They're
I brought
usually generous.
some coffees.
Yes.
Yes, most of the all the people that I've met, like, they're so generous. Like, sometimes those people that you don't expect to help, they're the ones who help. Like I said earlier, like copra farmers offer their house, like fishermen give their fish. I'm humbled, like people would just help.
We've established the fact that the Philippines is a beautiful destination now. Is it a safe destination? How was security during your entire
A lot of people are asking me if it's safe. This trip is like really mind-boggling to me, and it's eye-opening when I went to Mindanao. Like, on the dangerous places they say, like in Cotabato, in Zamboanga, in Tawi-Tawi, in Hulo. But I met like really brothers. Like, they invited me to inauguration of the mosque, like MNLF, policeman, and everyone is like eating together. We're eating together in the same, like, I don't know, like it really opened my eyes to the real situation in these areas. Like in Tawi-Tawi, like everyone was smiling. In ARMM, the capital, in ARMM in Cotabato, like when I take pictures, they are smiling. Like, I don't know, but it opened my eye to. I think fear is just in the mind, but when you really get there, I think they welcome you. They are hungry, thirsty for visitors.
With so much learning, with that immense wealth of knowledge that you gained from the 100 days all around the country, would you say that you're still processing some of the things that you've experienced?
Yes, definitely. I'm still processing everything. That's why I want to slow down. I want to like take a look at the horizon, think about everything that happened. I'm reviewing the photos. reminiscing the memories I had with these people.
But you'd have to deal with prompt questions like, what are the 5 top beaches for you now that you've seen them? So what are they?
I guess number 1 would be El Nido.
El Nido.
Nido. And 2 would be Tawi-Tawi. 3, I guess, Siquijor. Siquijor. 4, wow, there's a lot.
I'm taking
Batanes.
notes.
Batanes has
Batanes.
nice white beaches. And I don't know with the 5th.
Maybe put Boracay in for good measure.
No. It will not be on top 10.
You
No, I
skipped
didn't.
Boracay,
I didn't.
It was
go
too
to
busy
Boracay.
for you?
Yes, yeah. Pinili ko lang talaga yung hindi masyadong tourist.
Pinupuntahan. Oo. So, are there destinations which you feel people should go to but is not being heard about?
Yes. Kalinga. Kalinga province is so good. Like, it was bursting with culture. All tattooed women, like full tribal tattoo. There's this place in Ilocos Norte called Adams. It's called Adams. It's because locals, wow, when they saw the place, like they said, wow, this is like Garden of Eden. So like called Adams. So it's cold there, lots of vegetables, rice terraces too.
Among the most popular destinations in the Philippines, which do you think is the one that's most underrated?
Southern Cebu. Southern Cebu. It's a collection of everything. Heritage, culture, nice beach, nice snorkeling sites.
I have so many questions to ask you, but we're running out of time. It's good. It's great that you fulfilled your dream, and it's not going to stop there. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for bringing me here.
Happy trip for the next one.
Oh.
Just a quick one. Has the Department of Tourism gotten in touch with you, or like Choose Philippines, or organizations that are...
Sadly, not yet.
Not yet?
Yes, not
okay,
yet.
we'll see what happens in the next few days. Thanks so much for
Thank you so
joining
much.
us here,
Thank you
James.
so much.
Thank you.
Up next, world leaders discuss Europe's economic woes.
And a tunnel explosion kills 20 in China. News beyond borders when Dateline Philippines returns. Stay with us.